Hey everybody, Little B here with a brand new type of video. I'm doing a reactions video to the Godzilla X Kong New Empire trailer. This one was dropped 10 days ago. It's the newest one we have right now. Pay no attention to the top corner over here because this is not a actual trailer. Screen culture is throwing stuff together to make it seem like it's, yeah. But anyway, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys watch this in peace without me talking over or anything like that. And then I'm gonna give you guys my solid review, what expectations I have. And I do have a little theory about this. And one of the monsters in here, actually involving two of the monsters here. But it's a known theory. So, yeah. Let's start this.
What is that?
For most of human civilization, we believed that life could only exist on the surface of our planet. What else were we wrong about? That's not Kong.
Kong can't stop this on his own.
He won't be alone.
Welcome to my world.
So if you guys cannot read Japanese or whatever this is, I can't either. But however, the release date, if you are not familiar, is going to be March 23rd, March 29th this year. But anyway, so what I want to talk about, the trailer, it looks cool. I like it. I can't wait for the movies to come out. I really can't. It looks good. There's certain parts that I do want to talk about, like the glove. How does how does Kong get a glove? How does he go from wielding an axe that has the scale of one of the most deadly kaiju in the world to a glove? And my theory has that, so Tokyo, Japan's variant, the original Godzilla and Kong, in the movies, they actually used lightning to kind of like supercharge them. And my theory is that when Kong hits anything or someone with this glove, he's going to send an electrical punch, which would be nice, except Scar King has a whip, so maybe Scar King's gonna just whip around the glove and just take it off. I don't know. Where's his axe though? That it was a little bit of a thought, and from what I heard, the plot was supposedly, from what I heard, I haven't paid attention too much of the plot because I'm trying to keep just at what I see and not what I hear from people, because not all sources are good sources. But supposedly he's battling something at the very beginning on an island or whatever. So I'm assuming maybe Skull Island, and he beats the living hell out of it, and then uses the axe, because he has the axe in this one. And that says, okay, maybe when he meets Scar somewhere at the beginning of the movie, he's maybe going down to the hole for the Hollow Earth, and then somehow the axe breaks. I'm guessing maybe Scar's the one that breaks it. If you look at like some of these apes and stuff, they look like they're more maybe Kong related and less Scar. However, and again, it's hard for in the trailer that I have, it seems like they're not as muscular as Scar is. So it makes me think that Scar might kill off the competition before it becomes competition, making sure nobody can overthrow him. We have these hyenas looking things right here that are chasing Scar, or chasing Godzilla, and I said Godzilla again, I'm sorry, Kong, and I mean there's a lot of these. So I'm thinking maybe Scar sends these after him, or maybe they just find him and Kong is just like, oh shiz, all right, run, kind of thing. But there's a lot of these, and we do know from
Surface of our planet.
this scene that they are going after Kong, and he's jumping over a cliff to get away from them.
What else were we wrong about?
And he doesn't have the axe nor the gauntlet anymore, or in this point, so that makes me think that maybe he gets, or maybe this happened somewhere in between the movie. We have this little thing right here. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's, I couldn't tell you. There's colors, so maybe it's the stream of the Hollow Earth or whatever, because we know there's different like streams of the Hollow Earth, like blue, like energy sources that go through the Hollow Earth. You could see that, you could see Kong, and then there's another ship here. So maybe they followed Kong into the Hollow Earth, or maybe they went looking for him and they find him running. Again, I don't know there. This one is supposedly it's Scar's hand, not Kong's, but it's Scar's. However, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's either. This looks too, I don't know, maybe humanoid and a little bit too bigger to be either of them. However, again, the Hollow Earth being the Hollow Earth, the monsters and stuff down there look so, it's almost like they're humanoid down there than they are up here. If that makes sense. Trees are bigger and everything. And then you get this scene where Kong is coming out of the sand.
What?
So maybe he's coming out of the Hollow Earth. There's also a scene where what I wanted to talk, the main folk. Oh, I think there's, okay. So there's more of the apes. That's a lot of apes. And it makes me think that Scar's going to make all of these apes go up against Kong and Godzilla. And it's going to be a bloodbath. It really is. I think it is going to be a bloodbath in this movie. Kong is looking a little old. We have over here,
His own.
there's Godzilla. Now we see him come out of the ice age, or not the ice age, the Arctic. Now this is what I really wanted to talk about. The Arctic here, and it will be the final little subject of this video that I talk about, is the main villain. I think Scar is going to be the main villain, but I think he's not. He's going to be like a mid character, sort of like what they've been doing with the Flash before it ended. How they had like every couple episodes there was a main villain, and then that final season there was just that big bad. So it's, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the main villain is called Shimo, and is supposed to be the mother of all monsters. A lot of people say that Shimo created Godzilla. However, I do not believe that is the case. A lot of people say, oh, Shimo's going to take over Godzilla's spot. Because Godzilla can't die. However, so if you guys don't know, Godzilla, they kind of have, America has a deal with the original creators, Hoko or whatever it is, where Godzilla is not allowed to die in any of the films. However, there's a little exploit there that we've already used, and not a lot of people even remember it even being used. And that is the original Godzilla that we made. The first one that we made, where it was less, you know, the one we know as Zilla. 1998, I think. I want to say it's around 30 years old now. And that is, in the movie, they killed the Godzilla, but there was an egg that survived. And then went into the animated series of Godzilla. So what they could do, if they wanted to kill off Godzilla, they can do that. And then just end it with there being an egg and Godzilla hatching out of the egg or something. And then we're fine with that. They can do that because they've already done it before. Or they can send them into hibernation. But there is one small problem with that, and that is my main topic of this video, and that is all of this right here. Godzilla's new evolution. We've seen Godzilla evolve before in the second one, when he's fighting King Ghidorah and Mothra sacrifices herself, and supposedly, I can't really remember, so critics, tell me if I'm wrong, but he sucks up all that radiation, and then he is a lava-like. And yeah, he's lava-like or whatever, and he's just amazing. Anything he's near is just melting down to the ground. And he beats King Ghidorah just like that with that. My theory is that the main villain of this movie, at some point in the movie, towards the beginning, wrecks Godzilla's ass. Wrecks it. And puts Godzilla into a hibernation state. And then when King Kong comes out of the hollow earth, it awakens Godzilla. And that's why I think he has this new evolution. Because he can't die. Legally, he can't die. Not physically. Just keep that in mind. Legally, he cannot die, but physically, he can. You know, we have, you could see this new, like, atomic breath where the lights are coming from his eyes down to the back. Maybe we could get a little bit more picture. Oh, yes, this one. We've not seen anything like this from Godzilla before. And it is nice, and where I think the fight between him and Shamo, this new villain, this new monster, this new kaiju, is actually gonna take place here. And it's just because this new one is supposed to be based off of ice, like an ice kaiju. So yeah, I think that this fight's gonna take place up here. She's gonna smack Godzilla around like he is nothing. Godzilla's going to bury himself, or she's going to bury him. Hell, maybe this ice is here just because of her. This ice and snow. Maybe at one point this was a green area, and then she just encased him with ice. And maybe he just absorbed the leftover radiation that she left or whatever. This evolved form is supposed to make Godzilla 10 times stronger and faster and more powerful. However, his last evolved form, which was again when he was fighting King Ghidorah, I think that form might have actually been 10 times stronger than this form, just because you couldn't get near him. Things were burning down just being near him. Like, could you imagine a human trying to be near him? There's nothing left of you. This seems like a much tamer form of a higher evolution. And it seems like it's going to last longer than what that did, because that lasted for that last little bit of the movie, and then the next movie was gone. This could possibly stay for the entire movie and then the next movie after that. Another theory somebody kind of pointed out, however, it's not something I agree with. They believe that this is not Godzilla, that this is another one. I 100% disagree with this, just because of the fact that Godzilla is the only one left of its kind. And like, again, I know some people might bring up the fact in the comments, okay, well, if he's the last of his kind, then why you say he can have an egg or whatever? Lizards and snakes and stuff, reptilians, have the ability to lay eggs asexually. Godzilla is a big ass lizard with spikes. And then lastly, he's in the desert here, and this makes me think that this power that he gets, this glow, is gonna be there like majority of like the movie. Like, he's just gonna walk around with this big glow. And then when it comes to him using his atomic breath, he charges up and the glow will just get bigger. Because like you could see, like in this image right here, he seems normal, right? And then turns around, all of a sudden lights, whoosh. He's getting ready to disintegrate you. Right here too. Which again, that looks badass. Yeah, because there's the glow again too, and he's not really using his power. And then that scene itself with them running, Godzilla and Kong running, yeah, a little cheesy to me. I kind of hope they fix that scene, because it looks like they put two humans and humanized suits and said, last one there's rotten egg. And then there's this girl. I don't know who this girl is. I'm assuming it's some tribe on another island. And then he gets his glove, which a lot of people are saying that it's Monarch that gives him the glove. I do believe that, but it's how do they give him his glove? You know, how, what? Obviously, they're in the Hollow Earth. So this is telling me that a good bit of this is actually going to take place in the Hollow Earth. Which means a lot of CGI, so I'm interested to hear about the budget that they had for the movie. Because I do know, I think they said there was going to be more CGI in this. And it was going to be majority of the monsters. There were going to be like a good bit of scenes where it was just nothing but CGI. And supposedly this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes long. But yeah, that's everything from me. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know what you guys think about my theories, your thoughts on the movie. I want to hear it. I want to hear you guys' opinions and your theories down in the comments. Don't forget, leave a like. If you enjoy the content, subscribe, please. It means a lot, and it will help my channel grow, and it will help YouTube send more of you people my way. Thank you. And I appreciate the amount of people that I have right now that click on the videos and stuff. Let me know whatever you guys want to see first or next, and it'll be out. Peace.